Well, tell us about Wycombe last weekend first up, because I guess for a moment you might have been tempted to shoot and go for your first Posh goal, but it was quite cunning to just lay it inside to Mo.
Yeah, it fell perfectly for me. I just pressed, I think it was the other fullback at the time, on the edge of his box, because Gaffers likes the pressing sort of technique, so I pressed him, the goal opened up, but I saw two players kind of come across me, and I thought, and I heard Mo, cut it, so I just cut it for him, and thankfully he scored. Yeah,
in some respects, certainly at the moment, it becomes an easy decision if the guy next to you is in such a hot scoring streak.
That's his job. My job's to stop the goals. If I can give it to someone who can finish as good as him, then I'll put my money on him than me.
Yeah, and it's been a real roller coaster to the start to your Posh career, because you got in the team, went really well, and then you must have been so frustrated to pick up that injury.
Yeah, I think with any player who gets injured, it's just how you take it. I'm grateful. It was only, I think it was about a month injury, so now I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back in and around squad. The hardest thing is probably you coming in training and you're by yourself sort of thing. You're with a physio team and you can see all the boys going out to train, and it's tough. You just want to be back out there, but no, I'm grateful that I'm healthy now.
Yeah, and it must have been mixed emotions, because initially, whilst you were out of the side, they were on a real flyer, weren't they, with the 3-0 against Sunderland and the 6-0 against Rochdale, and you must be thinking, God, it's going to be tough to get back in the side, and then things change again, you get in and it's going well for you.
No, yeah, you obviously want to be playing football as much as possible, but if the team's doing well, then I can't complain. I'm happy. First and foremost, we all want the team to do well, but yeah, I'm happy to be back, and if I can contribute whenever needed, then that's what I'll be doing.
Yeah, and overall you must be delighted really with the rapid progress that you've made. People keep saying, oh, Frazer looks like a natural in League One after just a few weeks, so you must be delighted with that.
Well, I'm just trying to do my best. I think there was only a handful of people that, myself, probably my best friend and my parents, I didn't just come in, as I said at the start of the season, to make numbers up, and I said I wanted to come in and make a point, and I'm just trying every day to try and do my best, and every time I step out on the pitch I just want to give 100% for the badge. Yeah,
and I think you mentioned before how you're pretty good when it comes to dealing with the pressure and the weight of expectations, and having a player like Dan Butler rivaling you for your place, you try and see it all as an opportunity rather than potential threats.
Yeah, it's just football at the end of the day. I love the game, but there's bigger things out in there, bigger problems out in the world to worry about. So when you come into football, just enjoy what you do, and then if there's competition, you relish it, and when you get the shirt, you try and keep the shirt, and there's competition all over the pitch. If we can push each other and push each other up the league, then that's what we'll be doing.
And in terms of your fitness levels moving forward, presumably that's another thing you have to learn when the structure and makeup of what you're doing is so different compared with how it was last season. Looking after your body and getting the best out of your body, that must be different as well.
Yeah, 100%. I've learnt this season. Maybe last season I was just a workhorse, work. This season, especially after my injury, I've had to work smarter. Not obviously, I know why I got injured. It was my fault, and that's something I'm obviously not looking to do again. So I've got to work smarter this time.
Yeah, and as with anything else, you've just got to learn those lessons, haven't you? You can't be expected to know it all right off the top of your head, having only just turned up.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm learning. I'm obviously learning that on the pitch, but just the day-to-day things, not trying to do too much extras, trying to, like I say, I'm trying to work smarter rather than, obviously I'm working hard, but I'm just trying to work smarter so I don't get injured again, and I feel that I'm in the best shape possible to then, if I'm selected, then I can do my job properly.
Yeah, putting the right work in at the right times. Overall then, would you say you've really enjoyed it so far?
100%. I'm so grateful for the opportunity from everyone, the gaffer, the chairman, the fans. Everyone's been so good to me since I've been here, but I'm not going to be resting on my laurels. I'm never content. I want to be better. I want many assists. I want to try and even score. That's something I don't do often because I'm always so wide, but now I'll be trying to keep doing my job properly.